Oh, hi, I didn't see you come in.
Ooh. Good morning, mate. How are you? It's the first morning here in Koh Lanta. I made a video yesterday of transporting my body from Singapore over to here. And I didn't really give any context behind why videos are being made again. Like, why now? Why not 33 years ago when you were born? You know, I didn't have the motor skills to hold a camera then, but I'm trying to catch up for lost time now. I think the last, or 2 videos ago that I put on YouTube was me kind of explaining a bit of a life update, how I've decided to leave London, where I was living for the last 7 years. The reason why I'm here is that I'm in a bit of a hiatus period now. I start a new job, or I'm kind of like moving into a new role in my full-time corporate job in mid-January in a different part of the world. And so I've got this 2-month-ish window now between leaving life in London and then starting that new thing. And for the first time in quite a long time, it's an extended amount of time to really go and do something a bit different and have a proper break, a sabbatical, if you will. And I will. Naturally, the timing is pretty great over the Southern Hemisphere summer. I'm going to obviously be back in Australia soon to spend time with family and friends and over Christmas and all of that good stuff. But I figured, if you're going to fly all the way from London back to Sydney, you might as well stop somewhere in between and really enjoy the stopover, because who wants to go the whole way through? It's 25 hours flying. It's just not really fun. And so we stopped in Singapore, and then I figured, why not come back to Thailand for a week and go somewhere new? I used to come here quite a lot when I was in my late teens, early 20s, with friends, met a lot of great people in this part of the world, but never went to this particular island. But, I'm 33 now. I can't really see myself going to young party islands where people are cool. I never was cool, but especially, as I enter my elderly years, clearly that factor is only going down. So I figured I'm going to come to a chill island and just spend a week doing absolutely nothing. The challenge mainly I see is that I'm completely by myself. And don't get me wrong, I love traveling solo, it's great. It's a completely different kettle of fish to when you're with other people. In many ways, it's way more rewarding, but it's also more work and effort, because big challenges, it gets damn lonely. So it's the first morning here. My main challenge over this week is to meet people, I would say. I haven't gone and stayed in some 18-year-old party hostel because,
How do you do, fellow kids?
What?
But yeah, hopefully over the course of this week, I can show you some pretty cool things about this island. The plan for today, I'm going to force myself to sit down for a couple of hours and try and edit and post yesterday's vlog if it's half worth putting out there. And then get a scooter, go around the island, find a beach, ideally find someone to talk to. That'd be great. It's hard to express how painfully awkward it is to watch yourself when you're editing a YouTube video. It's the worst part. I like filming, I like thinking of ideas, I like everything about it, except the editing and posting part. It just sucks, because you're just watching it and you're like, what? No one cares. And that is true, but it's good training to push yourself past that and just post it anyway, because ultimately, who really does care? Just do it anyway. Life's short, you're gonna die someday. Might as well do something that you wanna do. That's the deep life lesson I have for you this morning. Wow.
Well, would you look at that? Bang, uploaded.
For a second here.
Let's go.
Okay, we now have the means of transport. Now listen, it's been a hot minute since I was last behind the wheel of a scooter, and I know it's the ultimate stereotype for a Australian person to go to somewhere in Southeast Asia, hire a scooter, scoot around an island when they may not be the most proficient driver. But I've got skills, I've got experience, skills that make me dangerous for a man like you. I need the scooter in order to get around this island. I want the scooter. The scooter will be had. The scooter has been acquired. I have no idea where I'm going. I'm just gonna look on Google Maps and find a beach that looks somewhat cool, and then maybe get some recommendations from some people along the way. So please come along, because the idea is I'm gonna scoot, I'm gonna swim, I'm gonna eat, I'm gonna nap, and then we'll just see where the day takes us. Efforts so far today to make friends here have so far been a resounding not because they've been there and I haven't been able to, it's because I haven't seen anyone, pretty much. This place is very cool, very chill. Seems to be a lot of siloed people doing their own thing, not so much a big communal sit around where the common phrases of, hi, how are you? Where are you from? No way, that's crazy. You're also from a Western country? That's sick. Do you know my friend Bob? He lives in Perth. Maybe I do know Bob. None of your business. Okay. Well, good afternoon. I've been having just ever such a lovely day here, hanging out at Why Not Bar, and this is my bottle of water, because hydration is also important. Check this out. We got the motorbike earlier today. We had to change it over soon after. Just after I started getting emotionally attached, I had to say goodbye to it because the ignition didn't really work and it was a hot pink color, which I thought created a really good vibe. And I've traded in for a, while less aesthetically stunning bike, nonetheless way more functional. And for that reason, I love it in a different way. I haven't named the new one yet, but let me know in the comments. What do you think I should name my scooter here in Koh Lanta? How about I call it No Views after, well, you get the idea. Also shout out this helmet, which doesn't fit my enormous head, but you know, it's doing a good job, and for that we're thankful. Clearly I'm not going to film as we're driving, as you can see. Permanent sweat. It's a beautiful thing. Let's go. This is the magnificent steed, by the way. Old Scoopy. We've come down to the national park here, which I just kind of stumbled upon, but it looks great, and we'll go check it out. Bloody squawking. What's going on with you, mate? Settle down. Have some water, buddy. Koh Lanta National Park. 9 out of 10. Would come again. Missing point? No one's serving banana shakes right here. Like right here. You know, it's tough to get a 10. All I'm saying is that I really want a banana shake. Strategy now is we'll hop back on the bike and we'll go north, way back up the west coast, back past where all we came today. And then there's one more little spot that's been recommended to me that I might stop at and maybe catch sunset there. And yeah, that's how we'll do it. I don't have any other plans. I did zero research before I came here. Some may say that was silly of you. And to them, I say, go away. Cool. Let's hop back on Scoopy 2. It's a shame because I'm really trying to figure out if there's a way that I could possibly film while I'm riding, and relax, I'm not going to do that. I'm just saying that the scenery is so nice that it feels wrong to not be able to film it. And the best thing I can do is to put it at this very specific angle. This is the thing that I'm resting the phone on, so if it doesn't twist past there, then, which doesn't film anything. But you see some of this pavement here. I don't know if that's helpful. Probably not. You're really out of luck. So be it. It's all good. So I apologize. Just trust me, bro. It's great. Huge development here. I made a couple of friends. These blokes. One Swede, one Belgian dude. Just 3 lonely blokes trying to battle the male loneliness epidemic. One tall Leo beer at a time. And really, isn't that the only cure? More beer. Had a great time with those guys. Henrik and Kimmy, shout out to those dudes. What's the point of saying shout out? They're not watching this video. But 2 great dudes. One from Gothenburg in Sweden, and the other guy from Belgium. I don't know where in Belgium. Just, you know, 3 blokes hanging out, having a delicious cold Leo, looking at a sunset, talking about various issues with Western civilization. Oh, what's going on with the camera here? It's kind of weird. That's all right. Don't worry about it. Play on. Well, it's getting dark, so I decided to leave those blokes for now. Get the bike back to the place I'm staying at, reassess the strategy, go from there. Snoopy's parked in, but we'll park her out onwards. And what are your thoughts on the state of the current economy? Well, that's just rude. Fair enough. Good evening. We have reset. Plan is I'm walking to a dinner spot that was recommended to me by a chap that I met today. And then I'm gonna stop into a bar that I saw that looks cool. And I think someone recommended it to me, but I can't really remember. But just like, you know when the vibe calls out to you and sucks you in? And I am a mosquito, a moth to a flame. All right, sweet. That dinner was delicious. Getting weirder and weirder, having a table for one at restaurants, but that's okay. 1 nightcap here, and then we're going to bed.